In this video, we're going to talk about the difference between restrictive and non-restrictive adjective clauses. Adjective clauses are adjectives because they describe a noun, and they're clauses because they have a subject and a verb. And in this case, the subject is one of those words like who, which, that, where, whose, when, or whom. So, imagine you walk into your classroom and you see on the board this sign. The chair is broken. Don't sit down. Now, this message is not very helpful because there are many chairs in the room. I don't know which one the instructor is talking about. And the instructor could try to make it a little better by saying this. The blue chair is broken. But once again, this is not very helpful because the adjective which I'm using to try to restrict that word chair to one single chair is not good enough because all of the chairs are blue. So instead, we could do something like this. We have the chair is broken. I could give another sentence of description. The chair is on the far left. Ah, that makes it better. Now I know exactly which chair the instructor is talking about. But nobody speaks like this. What we would do instead is combine those two sentences into one. And the way I do it is by identifying which noun is the same in each one. And that, in this case, is the word chair. So I'm going to take this yellow sentence and put it inside the blue sentence and use a whole sentence as an adjective. So I start with the chair. Now I don't want to repeat the chair, so I'm going to replace chair with the word which or that. And I use which if I'm writing more formally. I use that in speaking more commonly and also in less formal writing. So the chair which is on the far left, and you see I didn't change anything else in the sentence. And then I'm going to continue with my original sentence, is broken. So in yellow I have an adjective clause which describes the noun chair. Now, for non-restrictive adjective clauses, the situation is slightly different because in my beginning sentence, we already can identify that noun as being unique. So let's look at this sentence. Portland is a city in Oregon. All right. Portland is already unique. A noun can be unique because it's capitalized and identified as a name. It can be unique because there is only one. So if I say my husband, there's only one. I have only one. It could be unique because I use some kind of superlative. The best restaurant in Portland, the best cafe in Portland, the tallest mountain. And so here it's identified as unique because it's capitalized. And also by context. I just told you it's a city in Oregon. Well, what if I want to add some extra information? Portland has great cafes. Well, do you truly need this extra information? It's nice, but I don't really need it. It adds a little color to the sentence, but that's really it. So the way I add that second yellow sentence into the first one is by doing this. Portland, I have my original sentence, is a city in Oregon. But because this sentence is really just kind of decorative, it's just extra information, I'm going to hang it in the sentence between commas, and I'm going to hang it like a picture. It's just like putting a picture on a wall. The picture doesn't change the structure of the wall. It makes it more beautiful, but that's it. Same here. This extra information just makes the sentence a little more beautiful. It doesn't change the meaning of the original sentence. So I have Portland, which has great cafes, is a city in Oregon. I signify in writing that this is extra information by putting commas. And in speaking, I lower my voice. Portland, which has great cafes, is a city in Oregon. Now you'll notice that I only used which here. In these kinds of adjective clauses, I cannot use that. I can use which, who, whose, whom, any of the WHs, but I cannot use the word that. And that's the difference between restrictive and non-restrictive adjective clauses.